Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are looking at the energy surrounding Mars moving through the sign of Sagittarius. Mars will be moving into Sagittarius on November 24th and will stay there until January 4th of next year. So, a large portion of this period of time is overlapping when the sun is moving through Sagittarius as well. So you can go check the reading I did yesterday if you haven't seen that one already, diving into that energy more specifically a little bit more. But this is basically like there's some illumination going to be happening surrounding what makes you feel free. Gaining insight around your own identity, understanding the sorts of experiences that you want to call into your life based on what you're learning about yourself, your beliefs. There's a strong manifesting energy here. With the movement of Mars, you're going to be compelled to take action on the things that you're learning, to create some sort of motion, being assertive in your life regarding allowing yourself to feel free based on what you've come to know about yourself and what it is that you desire. There may even be an element of needing to destroy some structures, some foundations, some aspect of your life that's like impeding or getting in your way of feeling free to go after what you truly feel aligned with. So, yeah. That's the overall energy. We'll pull some cards and get some more detail about what you could potentially expect during this time. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not every message is going to mesh with your energy. If something is not resonating, don't try to force it to fit. Just take what is meant for you. And if this reading isn't resonating, you can check out some of the others that are available. This is also a timeless reading. So if you're seeing this at some other time outside of the span of time, this may be just you being on a different timeline, processing this energy at a different time. So whenever it's finding you is the right time for you to be receiving this information. All right, let's get into it and see what's going on. Five of Swords. Yeah. You're expecting change. You're expecting some sort of conflict to occur, possibly around communication. This sort of energy makes a lot of sense with this being the reading for Mars. You're not expecting, though, to like actually receive, to connect with something that you've been wishing for, dreaming about. There's something about this conflict that you're expecting. It's like there's some sort of fear surrounding whatever it is that you need to communicate, whatever action it is that you're needing to take based on what you've learned, based on what you know now. It's like there's, with the fear, there's almost this expectation that things aren't going to go well. So you're going to be very pleasantly surprised when like everything goes smoothly and sort of like in your favor. Yeah, there's some sort of new beginning happening here. And you're like being asked to trust that it's going to be successful. So there's this challenge here of the Seven of Swords. There is something perhaps that you've been hiding, something that you're feeling you've been a little bit even maybe like deceitful about, maybe even lying or like bending the truth, or just like omitting it to avoid this conflict, this confrontation. It's like the fear surrounding like you feeling like you might destroy something and speaking up about it. It's had you being rather secretive, sort of like a sneaking around, sort of like shady energy. And you're worried about how whoever you need to communicate this to is going to take this. But it's like everything here is going to turn out very well for you. It's like there's nothing to be afraid of here, but it's important for you to like do this anyway, to like speak up anyway, despite your fear, despite being concerned about causing some sort of like conflict, some sort of like hard feelings about something. Like, you're going to do well when you step up and like take control of your life, take control of the situation, be forthcoming and upfront about what it is that you have to say. Like coming out and being honest. I'm getting this energy that it's like whoever you need to like speak to is going to be very understanding of whatever it is that you need to communicate that you're like afraid is going to cause some sort of rift. It's actually going to be like quite a relief how this person responds. It's going to like create a sense of like peace and calm in your heart. Like what is that feeling? It feels like bigger than relief, but it's along those lines, like a weight off of your shoulders, like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and being able to like set it down when you finally like do the work necessary to like clear this situation up that whatever you've been hiding. And this is like the first step of several that's going to lead to some sort of wish fulfillment for you. But it's, the outcome of this is being able to take that first step to make something real out of this dream, out of this hope that you have, that you're afraid of ruining by like coming clean about whatever it is you've been hiding. Okay, let's clarify this energy a bit with this other deck. Let's look at the Five of Swords first. Okay. Let me get one more, please. Okay, that's two. Oh, we can do that. Okay. Yeah, it's like this person is going to take whatever you have to say surprisingly well, because like you speaking up and like sharing whatever it is that you've been like keeping under wraps and like sneaking around about, being a little deceptive or misleading about, it's you sharing that is going to rebalance the energy. It's almost like you owe this person this communication and the change it creates. I can't believe like there's two scales out here. We've got the Six of Pentacles and Justice. So it's like this is on a small scale and a large scale. It's it's like in the short term, as far as like, I don't know, I'm getting the impression like this person can tell that you're holding back, that there are things that you're not saying that you could be saying in certain moments. It's like they don't know maybe like the full depth of what it is that you have to share, but it's like they know that it's like they've noticed that you've been holding back and not giving to them in an equal amount that they have been giving to you. And what's like happening here is like you recognize that as well, and you want to sort of like bring that balance, but you're just like afraid of potential negative consequences. But also like on a larger scale, this is like balancing something out like karmically between you that allows you to like heal something. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that like temperance is like another card of balance. Like that's crazy. Yeah, it's going to allow a lot of like deep healing in both of you as individuals and within this connection. And it feels there's like a very karmic energy coming through. Like this communication is healing not only like the connection that you presently have with this person, but something that the two of you are carrying with you from a previous life that you interacted in together. There was some sort of betrayal, some sort like via like lack of communication in some way that like occurred in the past that you're still like energetically holding on to. And it's like, this is a call, this is an opportunity to process that, to heal that, and move things in a different direction for your souls here. And yeah, like I said, the communication is going to be very successful. It's going to like sort of like I'm seeing like clouds parting and letting the sun shine through. It's like you've been carrying, like walking around with this like dark cloud hanging over you of like having the knowledge of what you've been hiding, when it's like they see the cloud too, but they don't know what's behind it. Like they don't realize the sun is behind it, and that's going to be something that is like revealed to you, and it's to them, and also it's going to be revealed to you too, because it's like you've been letting yourself walk around with this like dark cloud hanging over you for so long. It's like you forgot what the sun looks like. And so I just heard this conversation is going to change everything. And I get that maybe that's part of why you're feeling so nervous about it. So like afraid, because you're like, it's going to change everything. It's just you have some concerns about what direction it's going to change everything into, whether it's going to like end things, like create devastation, or whether it's going to like allow things to open up and move forward. And it's going to be the latter, based on everything happening here. Let's look at the star. So this Four of Cups jumped out and flipped around to reverse itself. It's like you've been holding this off for a while. It's like something about this something about this connection is something you've been like shutting off for yourself, like refusing, saying like, no, I can't do that. No, that's not something I can move towards. That's not something I can accept. Holy shit. Okay, this is like a major movement happening here at the end of the year. what you're not expecting, it's like, I don't know, this feels like a almost like a sudden impulse of some kind. It's like you've been walking around with this hanging over you, and like trying to like build up the courage to like say something, or like be okay with like taking this risk of like speaking up and like opening up about what it is that you need to share. And it's like it almost feels like just like on a whim one day you're just like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And it may actually surprise you that you like you like finally did it. You stopped refusing this opportunity to like open up and share your feelings, to like pursue your own emotional satisfaction, which is like that's that's your goal, that's your hope, that's your wish, that's your dream. That's what like this person that you need to talk to like makes you feel something very strongly. It's like you've shied away from that. It maybe it almost, it's like an overwhelming sort of energy, and it's like you found it easier at some point like to just like push it away, to not deal with it, because I don't know, there's like this level of intensity that you weren't prepared for. Like what was that I just had this like flash in my mind. I forget the words he says. I saw like the picture of on that show Sanford and Son, where he talks about where he's like, I don't know, he's like, he like acts like he's having a heart attack or something, and he's like gonna die, and he says something like, this is the big one, or something, like talking to his dead wife or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, that was just like the image that came through, and that was funny to me that it was like described and like signaled in that way. But yeah, there's this energy of like this is the big one. Like this is what you've always been looking for. This is like having your wish granted. It's like, and you're not expecting that. It's almost like you're expecting your worst fears to come true, and like have your like expression of your feelings rejected in some way for some reason. But that's like not that's not what's happening in the outlook. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. Okay. So like you've been really like successful, really like strategic with like what it is you've been hiding. There's like there's this strong air of intelligence, like being very, very careful with your words, not to give away too much, not to misspeak, not to like give any sort of like hints, indication of what it is that you're like moving towards, what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you want, like the success that you want to see in your life. And like you've been watching this person, like seeing what you can see about how they're living their life in the absence of this knowledge. It's almost like this energy of like you watching them be successful without you, and like feeling some type of way about it. It's almost like it creates more longing for you to do this. And it's like you feel sneaky, you feel deceptive, that like you're like essentially like spying on them in some way, and like doing it in secret, like not letting them know about it, like not letting them know about your plans, your intentions. Mm, it's like you've been very determined to hide your feelings, like what you're thinking, like not wanting to show your hand, not wanting to show like what your next move is. This feels like this person gets some sort of like public recognition, perhaps, like other people's eyes are on them too, besides yours. And it's like, I don't know, I'm getting this energy of like jealousy, of like I keep hearing, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. Okay. But it's like, it's also this energy of like, you've just been like lurking and not stepping forward to claim what's yours. Just like keeping an eye on it. Let's look at the Emperor. Okay. All right, let's see what all this is. Okay. Wow. That okay, these came out first. Okay, this is a big energy. Like I mentioned here, this is like you see success when you decide to take control of your life during this period of time. Like creating a sense of like relief, calm in your heart. Like, what did I say? Like I should have said it. Like when I picked up on relief, like I saw the 10 of Wands in my mind. Like it was that sort of energy, like how it would feel to be able to like set this like heavy burden down. And it's like it's like an energy of you freeing yourself. I mean, that's what Mars is in Sagittarius. This is about feeling free. This is about like exploring. But there's also like you want to create stability as well. And in order to release this burden, in order to feel free, you've had to walk away from something from the past that was not serving you anymore. It's like you have to walk away from these 8 cups to get to these 9 cups. And I swear, like this was in the like Sun and Sagittarius reading too. Probably check that out as well. And it's like you want this stability, you want this freedom, like at the same time, but you have to let go of something that's like weighing you down. That's that dark cloud floating around you. Like it's not just like what you've been hiding, it's like what you've been dealing with. It's like the entire circumstance on your life. Like something has heavily been like raining on your whole life. And you stepping out of it, stepping away from it is like temporarily creating like a lack of stability. You're free, sure, but it's like it's typically like you feel ungrounded. You feel like what is this? It feels like I heard earthquake. Like the ground is shaky, like there's a lot of moving pieces. And it's like I'm getting this energy of you feeling like you have to juggle them. And it's like it's almost like it feels like you having to do this like in order to get control. It's like you have to walk through this area where it feels like the earth may collapse beneath your feet. That's what that feels like. Okay. But it's like that's where you're going to see success. It's like you have to tread through that landscape and like trust that you're going to make it safely to the other side to get this like fulfillment of the wish that you want, the freedom that you desire, the better that you're moving towards, that you want to create for yourself, to bring things back into balance for you ultimately. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So with this person that you're needing to communicate with, that it's like you've been holding some sort of feelings back from, for like more than this lifetime, as I mentioned, it's like you have like deep feelings for this person. And it's like the outcome of you like taking this risk and sharing, like opening up what you're afraid of. Like I'm hearing opening Pandora's box. And that's what it feels like. That the energy was so overwhelming. It's like that's why you were refusing it for this period of time before, because it felt like akin to opening Pandora's box. It's like you had the understanding that like, once I open this, nothing will ever be the same in my life again. And it's because that's interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize like the Queen of Cups is the only person that has a lid on her cup. And it's like this energy of like focusing, like recognizing the feeling that you hold, the power that's contained within the feeling that you hold for this person. And it's like you're going to be starting, like beginning on a journey of actually being able to fully feel and express that like depth, that love. This is like extreme compassion and like it's like emotional security that like you feel is attainable with this person. And this is like your start to being able to achieve that, to attain that for yourself, to attract it, to flow into it. It's like, yeah, you had to stand your ground and like choose peace. And that's what is like, to stop protecting your heart and like choose to have like a source of peace, of like calm in your life. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I mentioned calm with like when I saw some other card earlier. It's like the Emperor. It's like, this is what you're taking charge for. That's what you want to create. And it's like, whatever this is that's been weighing you down, that you've been walking away from, like it could be another connection. It could be a job. It could be a like a family situation where your like family values don't align with like what it is you're moving towards, or like it could also be like a habit that you have, some sort of addiction potentially. Whatever it is that you're walking, it could be multiple things. Whatever it is that you're like setting down, walking away from to feel free, to find the life that you want to live. It's like you had to take this control, like be strong, be courageous, like stand up in the face of the fear that you have, the doubt that you have that like things could go wrong, and do the work anyway. Decide that like taking the risk to have this emotional connection, to feel a sense of like peace and security in your life is worth the risk of potential rejection, potential like things going wrong, and that allows you to have like a fresh start, a new beginning, in something that feels like real and promising. There's this new like opportunity for you, and it's very, it's pentacles here. It's very grounded and stable. It's solid. It's like, it's almost this energy of, you feel like it's something that, in like getting caught up in your mind, caught up in your fears. It feels like it's something that could potentially like drift away for you, or like turn its back on you. But it's like, no, this is real. It's like, it's anchored in. It's just like, you have to do the work of like stepping up to the plate and taking the risk to like express yourself. Also heard expose yourself. It's like, it's almost this energy like you did something maybe you weren't supposed to, that might not look so good when you like come clean about it. But like I said, like something about this connection, something about this person, they're going to be surprisingly understanding about whatever it is that you have to bring to them. All right, let's look at the Six of Wands. Let me get one more, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, there's another like ending card here. First of all, it's like choosing to end, to like let go of whatever it is that's been holding you back. It is a blessing in disguise. It's like, and it's a like I said, it's a choice that you have to make. Like you have to be the instigator here to take that step. Like, I want my dream, I want my wish, I want to be successful. So I'm gonna like take this loss, leave this behind, let this go, whatever it is, whatever collection of things it may be, in order to have this new beginning. Because after every end, something new begins. Like, it's like endings create a void space that has to be filled by something new, because the energy just moves. It's never destroyed or created anew. It changes. It moves around, and it's going to create an opportunity for you to open up and reveal what you've been hiding, and receive your wish. You're going to be successful. I know you're very concerned. You're very worried. You've been holding this in for so long. And it's just like, it's built in intensity. The longer you've held this in, the more it's weighed on you. It's like almost like the more afraid you've become of like speaking up. Do not be afraid. I don't know what that is. I'm not like super up on like Bible verses, but I feel like that Because like I heard that. I feel like that was something that like an angel said in some sort of context that I'm not familiar with. But like that's the only part I heard, and that's all I know is that like do not be afraid. I'm gonna have to like Google that now after I get done with this reading. But yeah, that's curious. It's like I know you're gonna have that tendency to be afraid as well, like anyway. But you know that's your advice. Do not be afraid, because it's like taking this risk, taking this step of like vulnerability and like opening up, like they said earlier, exposing yourself. That is what creates this very opportunity for you to have exactly what it is that you want in your life. You're building a new foundation of peace. Let's see what this little mini oracle has to add. Any final messages? Resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. Yeah, babe, there's a lot of cards here telling you that. If you needed some extra confirmation that, yes, you do have to leave X, Y, and Z, whatever it is behind to have this wish fulfilled, like, yes, absolutely, you do. And resignation for some of you, that it may be a job, some sort of like a contract that you have with someone, something. But it's like, what? Regardless of what it is, that's just relevant for some people. Regardless of what it is, you have to say goodbye. It's not serving you anymore. It's like it's got you walking around depressed, even like walking around in this cloud. And yeah, holy shit, this is the most magical reading. I love it. It's like you have all this fear and doubt of like how things could go wrong. And like, here's your confirmation that creating this change will be better than you think. Like, it's literally driving you toward like having all of your dreams fulfilled, like all of the boxes checked. I'm seeing this checklist of like all the things that you like want to have in your life to like make it complete. And it's like this change that you're making, this step that you're taking forward, like letting yourself adapt to that, it's going to it's going to change your whole life. And it's going to like bring you to that space where you're like, where you have this experience of like, holy shit, like I have all of the things that I want now. And that's gonna be opening up this new level of like freedom and possibility for you to be like, okay, well, like, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do next? It's like, it's this energy of like, this is opening you up to be able to dream again, to like expand your dream, to dream a new dream. It's almost like starting a whole new life within your life. You felt really limited by whatever this burden is you've been carrying, whatever's been hanging over you. And it's like taking a step toward like expressing what you need to express, like connecting with this person. It's like opening a doorway, like an exit. But like that exit is also an entrance into a whole new world. A whole new world. I don't know all the words of that song. I feel like they're important though. No one to tell us no or where to go or say we're only dreaming. Just say something about a fantastic point of view. I don't know. Like everything in your life is going to be changing, and it's going to be for the better. Like everything, like what the angel said, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. You have nothing to fear here. This is exactly everything that you've wanted. And it's going to show you what more you want and bring you to that too. All right. And at the bottom here, we've got assertiveness. Rise up and stand stronger and true. Yeah. I mean, that's that Mars energy. Like you have to do the work. You have to stand up. You have to take that risk, take that step forward. Just like show up one day and be like, hey, I didn't tell you these things and I need to tell you these things and these are the things. And like, how do you feel about that? Or like, where do we go from here? And it's like, you go to all of this place, everywhere you've ever wanted to be. Damn, that's beautiful. So if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you today. I really enjoyed this one. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can find details on how to do that in the description box below. And if this resonated with you, I'm definitely interested in exploring this energy more with you. Yeah. I will see you guys next time. Bye.